Now, there's two things that I want to make point out here, is that the vehicles that are being evolved out of the life plasma that is being planted in the heated oceans have no individualized consciousness. They are part of what is known as a collective soul group, or a collective conscious field, a field of consciousness. And once they evolved into the level of mature spiritual evolution, of mature biological evolution, then that's when the spirit beings from a stellar civilization, who are pure consciousness, begin the incarnational process of incarnating into a physical body of flesh and bones, not a body that is projected out of the mind of pure matter and pure energy. And so these stellar beings are the ones that begin the incarnational process into the lower spheres, or into the lower dimensions, which exist within the outer rim of the galaxy. The galaxy exists in 12 dimensions, and this is how it works. The galactic civilizations, which exist in the first and second outer concentric circles, exist or embody all 12 dimensions at once. Then the civilizations that exist within the second spheres, known as the stellar civilizations, embody dimensions 1 through 9, and the civilizations that exist within the third concentric circles, also known as the planetary systems, embody dimensions 1 through 6. And so that's the difference between the galactic, stellar, and planetary systems as far as the dimensions are concerned. So not everyone is embodying or conscious of all dimensions. That's why there's different levels of evolution. But eventually, even these worlds of a planetary system within a population 1 status are eventually going to grow into a stellar status and begin to embody more dimensions, and as their consciousness expands more into the unity consciousness that connects to the central sun of the galaxy. And once the whole point of that is, once we connect to the consciousness field of the central sun of the galaxy, it's like being one with the universal mind, or this energy field that science called unified field. And that is the beauty of this knowledge that is coming out now. And so I would like to also talk about the more so on the different types of galactic systems in terms of these new theories that are revolutionizing our world as we know it. So now we have evidence for the intervention theory, based on the idea that these terraformers are the ones that are creating these solar systems and these worlds billions of years ago. And these terraformers are the ones that come from the center of the galaxy, and they're part of galactic systems, civilizations that have already existed in prior other universes before they either decayed or ascended. And so there's also now more evidence regarding the ancient astronaut theory as far as understanding the stellar civilizations, because the stellar civilizations, as the offsprings of the galactic civilizations, who only embody dimensions 1 through 9, are also considered descending beings that in later times, or in mythology, were wrongly classified as the gods of ancient mythology. The gods of ancient mythology were our ancient ancestors, the spirit beings of the stellar civilizations that were here on Earth, that came to Earth for the very specific purpose of integrating their spirits in order to allow the incarnational process of the spirit descending beings of a stellar civilization into the connecting it with the specimens of our planet. In this case, the Homo erectus, which later evolved into the Homo sapiens, and in order to create what is called a population 1 system. And that is the reason why this whole thing happened. So it's happening in many, many worlds. Many worlds are being impregnated with the life plasm, are done so for very specific reasons. And the reasons is that the celestial descendants